We're back once again with State Senator Bryan Hughes from Mineola. Senator, a handful of the bills that you've filed so far deal with school issues. So tell me how these education bills kind of fit together and why that's the priority for you.
You bet. Obviously a big deal, the biggest part of the state budget, the biggest responsibility the state government has. And we're thankful for our public schools. And so we hear from folks back home. We hear from teachers, from school board members, from superintendents, and they let us know about challenges that they're having. And so that's how those bills come about. For example, as you know, Texas has the school marshal program where school districts that want to, no one is forced to, but school districts that want to, for school employees that want to, can be trained and can carry guns to help be a line of defense on campus. We never want to need that, but we know today it's sometimes necessary. Some of our schools in East Texas have taken advantage of this and have trained staff on a voluntary basis who carry guns in case they're needed. But we heard from a school board trustee who told us we would like to do that, but we're concerned about liability. We're concerned about getting sued. And so that bill we filed last session got through the Senate, didn't quite make it through the House. So we filed it again. That says if you're a school district and you follow the state program and have those trained volunteers to help defend the school, you don't have to worry about liability. So that's one example. So bills like that, when we hear from folks back home about something that can be done better, then we try to get it fixed.
You mentioned earlier the heartbeat bill and some of the election reform bills that you want to run again. But given that they didn't succeed in the past and the makeup of the legislature hasn't changed much, what makes you confident that they'll get through this time around?
That's exactly right. On the election integrity, 2020 was nationwide such a fiasco, as you know, and so many millions, tens of millions of Americans are losing faith or have lost faith in our electoral system. And so I think everyone agrees that we have to make some changes so that people know the system works, know their vote counts. We can't have people losing faith in American institutions. If people don't think their vote counts and they just give up, man, that's the end of our republic before long. So we cannot have that. And as far as the heartbeat bill goes, last session, that was in the House, but not the Senate. We passed some other pro-life bills. Texas has been a pro-life leader for the last 20 years in America, and we're proud of that. And again, we recognize that mothers facing unplanned pregnancies are in a difficult situation. We want to come alongside those mothers and love them and help them, give them the support they need while we protect the life of that unborn child. So we believe this is the session to do it. The makeup of the Supreme Court is a factor. During the last legislative session, we weren't sure what the U.S. Supreme Court would do if we did pass a heartbeat bill. The Supreme Court has gotten a lot more pro-life since that time. And so that's why many of the pro-life groups who last time were discouraging us from doing a heartbeat bill, they agree with us that this is the time to do it.
When we return, we'll continue our conversation with Senator Hughes about more of the high-profile bills he wants to see passed this session.